In the previous tutorial, we looked at manually adjusting a clip's audio level so that it peaked at a certain level on the audio meter. This is a very common requirement, particularly for things like dialogue, where you have a number of different clips that have potentially been recorded at different audio levels, and you want to get them all peaking at the same level. The process of doing this is usually referred to as normalization or normalizing audio levels. The problem with doing this manually is it's quite slow. You have to check each clip individually, see where they're peaking on the audio meter, and then make the necessarily manual adjustment using the rubber band on the clip so that the clip then peaks at the level that you want. So in Premiere, there's actually a very quick automated way of achieving the same ends over a sequence of clips. I have a sequence of clips here on the timeline ready to go. At the moment, they're all peaking at different levels, as you can see on the audio waveform between the clip. Some are peaking at a higher level than others. So for example, the clip I've just played there peaked up at around -5.5 decibels. If I pick maybe this clip here, this one is peaking at around -13.5, 14 decibels. And what I would like to do is to get all of these clips peaking on my meter at -12 decibels. So what we're going to do is have a look at the Normalize Audio Gain feature in Adobe Premiere Pro. To apply this over multiple clips, first of all, you need to select the clips. So I'm just going to select them like so. And then either do a right click on the clips and choose Audio Gain from the contextual menu, or select the clips, go to the clip menu and choose Audio Options, Audio Gain. Once you've selected this option, it opens up an audio gain window, of which there are 4 options. I'm going to explain set gain to and adjust gain by shortly. The one that I'm really interested in here is normalize all peaks to. Now this allows you over a number of clips to set a peak level for each clip based on a level on the audio meter itself. So I want all my clips to peak at -12 decibels. I click on normalize all peaks to. I click in the number field there and I type in -12. I type in the actual level that I would like those clips to peak at on my audio meter. When I click OK, so the maximum peak level for each clip should hit -12 decibels. However, because my clips are a single mono channel, there can sometimes be a discrepancy here, in which case there is another part to this process just to tweak the level that they all peak at again. So I'm going to click OK. You will see a change in the audio waveform here. You won't see the rubber band change. That stays still set at its original settings. What you will see is the audio waveform within the clips adjust themselves. Some will go up, some will go down. If we have a look at that maximum level, you can see on the audio waveform itself, they all appear to be of a very, very similar maximum peak level now. If I play through one of the clips and have a look at the meter, let's just reset the meter by clicking on it. So here's the maximum peak level for the first one. -12. Let's reset that. Let's have a look at this one. Again, -12. Keeping all my clips selected, what I'm going to do next is do another right click and choose Audio Gain. This will reopen up the Audio Gain window, and this time I'm going to pick this option, Adjust Gain By. So what Adjust Gain By will do is, for all the selected clips, allow me to further adjust the audio level by a specific amount. Now all my clips are now consistent, but they're consistently 3 decibels quieter than I would like them to be. So I'm going to click in Adjust Gain By and set in an amount of 3 decibels. And for each clip now, that will increase the audio level by a further 3 decibels. It does not affect the rubber band. That's still there and zeroed at the moment, so I can make further adjustments to individual clips using the rubber band if I want to. But most importantly, it's affected again the audio waveform within the clip, and it's increased everything by 3 decibels. I'm just going to mention one last option, and that is Set Gain To. The difference between Adjust Gain By and Set Gain To. Adjust Gain By adjusts each audio clip by a specific amount, in addition to any adjustments that have already been made. So if I go in and look at an individual clip for a second, at the moment on this one, Set Gain To is set to 0.5. This is showing me the overall change to this clip that has been made by first of all applying the Normalize All Peaks to adjustment and then the Adjust Gain By extra 3 decibels. So the overall change there is 0.5 decibels. Set Gain To is useful in 2 ways. One, it will allow you to see what the overall change has been to a clip when you've been using the audio gain window. Secondly though, it also allows you to adjust the level of a clip to a specific level based on the amount of decibels you want to change the clip by. if I choose adjust gain by and type in 5 decibels, that's going to further increase the overall change of this clip by 5 decibels. So you can see set gain 2 now says 5.5 decibels. If I decrease it by 9 decibels, now set gain 2 is saying minus 8.5 decibels, because again it's taken into account the overall changes that I've been making. It might be though that I want to get away from adding additional changes each time to the clip and just set one specific overall change. So let's say I decided that from the original level of the clip, I wanted the clip to be 5 decibels over its original level. In which case, I could either try and work out the difference. I could go, okay, well look, the overall change here is 8.5 decibels. I want my overall adjustment to say it being 5 decibels. So I would now need to bring that change down by 3.5 decibels. That would bring the overall change down to 5. Or alternatively, if I just reset that, I could choose set gain 2 and just type in 5 decibels. So set gain 2 is effectively zeroing the change and then allowing you to type in what you want your overall change to be, rather than having to work out what the change already is and then add or subtract from that overall change that's been created. Another really good use of set gain 2 is if you've been using any of the audio gain options, it's a really easy way of actually resetting the audio on this or multiple clips. If I go in and set gain 2 to 0 decibels, that will negate any change that I've made and bring the audio level of that clip back to its original level. This is indicated by the color of the little FX button here. If the little FX button is yellow, it means that change has been made to the audio levels of that clip. If it's grey, it means the change has been taken off. So to zero all my clips again, if I just zoom out, select all the clips, right click, audio gain, and just choose set gain to 0 decibels, click OK. That would then reset all of my clips back to their original audio level.